Hey everyone, Reseller here, and this is going to be your Steem blockchain news for today. Today is Monday, January 21st, 2019. Everyone is enjoying Martin Luther King Day, so shout out to everyone in the struggle and all the awesome people that are off today, and especially a shout out to those that have to work today. It's a really nice holiday we have in the U.S. Time to reflect, hang out with family, do chores around the house, and all that kind of fun stuff. So once again, I'm Reseller here. Definitely click the follow button. Let's get right into the numbers, shall we? Today we have 1,203,730 accounts here on Steemit.com. We actually have increased about 15,000 accounts since in the last 3 weeks, which is incredible. I was looking at some of the data yesterday as there was trickles of accounts coming in over the last few months, but the last couple of weeks there's been a ton of accounts coming in, mostly through Steemit.com, and maybe I'll do a video at some point showing you guys how you can check that kind of data out. Currently there's 14,817 witnesses, and we are currently on Hardfork 20. Steem back dollar stays at 92 cents. We are down 1.2% as we continue to kind of level out here at the between 90 and 95 cents. We're continuing to watch this. Hopefully we can get back up to the dollar peg. We are super close. I think we were down to like around 62 cents at some point. As you can see here, there was a low of 73 cents in the last week. We're up 23% for the week, which is good. We're continuing to sort of level out from the kind of increase we've seen over the last week, so we'll keep an eye on this. Volume's at 59,000, market cap's at 10.1 million. Steem, on the other hand, is at 39 cents. We're up 10.9% as we continue to kind of also level out. We saw a little bit of a drop off yesterday, and then it picked right back up above 40 cents. So we're kind of hovering around 38 to 40 cents. I think the level to me is around 38 cents is basically the support here. So anything above that is pretty good. We continue to try to push forward with this. We have a 47% change in the last week, which is nice. We had a low of 25 cents earlier in the week and a high of 41 cents. Currently volume's at 2.4 million, market cap's at 120 billion, and we're currently ranked 40th on coinmarketcap.com. We might actually break that 40 if we continue to go up a little more over the next couple of days, because it's actually kind of interesting that the markets are pretty much all red, but Steem and Steem back dollars have continued to push up, which is usually the opposite effect. We usually go along over the last 6 months, 7 months, even longer. We've just gone for the ride, and now I don't know what's going on with the Steem, but we're continuing to move past all the regular kind of hubbubbing. So we'll see what goes on with that, and it could have a lot to do with Steemit powering down, and more confidence in the system with the Steem Alliance that we're going to get into right now. So news of the day: Steem Alliance. Steem Alliance takes shape, a Steemit-backed community governance organization. Now, to my understanding, there's two kind of organizations trying to be formed right now, so I'm not sure which one's gonna kind of beat out the other one, or if they're both gonna join. There is, I think it's called the Steem Institute is what the name they came up with, which Agrod and Ned and a bunch of other people are trying to form. There's also this Steem Alliance, which is another governance body that's being formed. I don't know if it's the same thing or not. To me, it seems like it's two different things, but Ned is, putting forth out there to form a community governance system, basically like a foundation where it can keep Steem going, keep Steem moving forward. And this is actually, I think, like such an amazing thing for Ned to step out and do. And I think that the Steem blockchain, Steemit.com, needs something like this, like ASAP. And this is actually, I think this is part of why the price is going up, is there's more confidence in the market. Before, there was threats of Steem being forked, and that's probably why Steemit.com is powering down, and we'll get into that in just a second. But definitely check this out from Steem Alliance, and try to follow this, because this is going to be super. This is actually really big news from the Steemit community, so definitely go and follow this and check out the link below. In other news, the same kind of thing. Open letter at Steem Alliance in the witness Slack. Now, I guess there's a private witness Slack that the community members, the leaders, or whoever is being nominated are part of a private Slack that they've actually posted some of the minutes, and I'll leave this below. The Real Wolf actually has a really good comment response to this post. This is weighing both sides of the whole issue here, but I want everyone who has any stake in Steem, any substantial stake. If you don't care about Steemit or Steem, just don't even bother. But if you have stake in the token, definitely go and read these 2 articles. Get as much knowledge as you can. If you want to be a part of also the Steem Alliance, the Steem Institute, Steem Foundation, whatever they're going to call it, I would get involved now at the beginning stages. For me, it's something that I definitely don't want to be a part of. I have so much going on in my life right now, working with Steem monsters and things like that. This is going to add another workload to my thing. So thank you those that have reached out and asked me to be a part of this too. I'm just going to kind of watch from the stands and kind of be a cheerleader for the Steem blockchain, like I always have. So for those that want to get involved, definitely go and read the stuff below. As we can see here, if you go to steemworld.org at Steemit, you can see their account has been powering down. They have 42 million in Steem power. They're basically, when they power down, you get 13 weeks increments, so that divides into 3.2 million. So every week they're powering down 3.2 million. Now I'm not sure if Ned is just gonna squirrel this away, just to protect the threats of the fork, because Johan, to my knowledge, was threatening to fork Steem, and all the Steemit at Steemit holdings would be null and void. So I think we're seeing right now protection measure being held for Ned to just not cash out, but at least move the Steem into another account or something like that, just so it's not basically worthless if someone decides to do a hostile takeover of Steem, even though the witnesses have adamantly stated that such a thing will not be accepted by the other witnesses, because that's the great thing about the governance system of the witness program, is all the witnesses have to agree. Not all the witnesses, but a majority of the witnesses have to agree. It's almost like any corporate body where it's going to take a majority to actually vote on something for it to be approved. That's how hard forks work. Everyone has to agree. Not everyone, but the majority have to agree. I think it's the top 20 witnesses have the most stake, and I think it's actually the top 20 witnesses are the only ones that could make the decision. So out of 20, like, the majority have to be in favor of a certain thing for it to go forward. And so we're seeing the power down now with this. And if anyone's not familiar with steemworld.org, you can actually go to steemworld.org /@ your username, and you can see all your data. It's actually a really good site. I highly suggest everyone go and check that out if you haven't seen that. D2 video of the day comes to us from Exile. He's vlog 389. That's crazy how many vlogs this guy's done. We have zero right to say what anyone else should do with their stake. Absolutely, I agree. This is actually a really cool video talking about the current state of everything that's going on. He also adamantly states in bold letters, any hard fork that proposes to fork out any account on the Steem blockchain will be opposed now and in the future, and anyone on the Steem blockchain should be able to do whatever they want. So there is that. Definitely go and check this out. This is your DTube video of the day. Steem of the day comes to us from Penzif. Awesome contributor here on the Steem blockchain. He does an SOS daily news, which is pretty much like a way better data point as far as this show. I know this show is kind of like the Steem blockchain news is basically like a very general, glossy, like wake up in the morning, have your cup of coffee, see what's going on really quick. The SOS blogs really go into depth on different news, so definitely highly suggest going and following Penzif today, like right now, checking out his SOS daily news. Sometimes we actually make it on the news thing. Sometimes we haven't been on there in a while, but definitely go and check this out daily. This is like you're going to be your best source of news, and I find myself even because before I would have to go and search for all these kind of news articles to do on the show. Now it's just super easy to go to SOS News, go see what's going on there, and then go look also to see if there's anything else going on that the SOS Daily News has missed. There's so much going on. Not everyone's going to have like all the news all the time, because the Steem blockchain is a very fluid blockchain. So much news and things are going on, and there's so many things that we don't even cover. So definitely go and follow Pensive. He is your steaming of the day. New steam of the day comes to us from Paui Doki from Poland, or actually from the UK, originally from Poland. 25 years old, brand new to Steemit. Go and say hello to this new Steemian. Comments are free. Go leave a comment, go leave an upvote, all that fun stuff. I want to give a huge shout out to Yaba P. Matt, who has donated 5 Steem via Post Promoter to help this Steemian on her journey. So welcome to Steemit. Thank you, Yaba P. Matt. Go vote for him for witness. He's in the top. We're trying to get him in the top 10 now. It's kind of funny. Like, we were trying to get him in the top 20. He just raced past that. And I think he's in the top, I think he's in 12th place right now. So we're trying to get him into 10. And so it's very nice to see, you know, all the things that he does for the community. Like he should be a part of the Steem Alliance or Institute or Foundation or whatever they're going to call it for sure. But I know he's got a heavy workload just like I do. So it's like one of those things where whoever is going to be a part of the Steem Institute Foundation is literally going to be a full-time job. Not really a full-time job, but it's going to take a lot of work to organize all that kind of stuff. It literally is going to take someone to do it full-time, the leadership there. So yeah, there is that. Wow. Fun times in Steem. It's kind of crazy to see like all this kind of stuff going on. Once again, I'm Reseller here. Definitely go leave a comment below. We'll upvote any comments that we see below, and you know, don't leave a stupid comment. Leave like an insightful comment or something. You know, like don't say just "oh, great video," because then I'm not gonna give you I'm gonna give you upvote. Anyways, I'm Reseller here. Hope everyone has an amazing day. Thank you everyone who has hung tight. I mean, there's been times where I question whether or not I wanted to stick around because of all this stuff going on. But truly, I believe in Steem. I believe in the Steem platform even more than ever. And I hope the Steem Institute Alliance Foundation, I hope they come up with a name, because I hate trying to say all these different things. I hope they get their stuff together. I hope Ned gets his stuff together. And it's looking like things are looking pretty good as far as the direction of the future of this blockchain. Once again, I'm Reseller here, and we'll see you next time. Take care.